the trees. Back in the trees. Back in the trees. It keeps them up. Back in the trees. Back in the trees. It keeps them up. Monkeys in trees, it keeps them up, monkeys. Is it usually?
How do you even stop this stuff? Right, yeah, that was Monkeys in Trees from the Selection True album, if you are keeping track. If not, don't worry about it. Just gone quarter past the hour right now. We're going to have a little bit of chat about New Year's resolutions now. I broke my only New Year's resolution this year, which was to not make New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
so, yes, error. That was the joke, by the way. There'll be another joke coming up towards the end of the show. I do have it prepared. I've just got to remember it. I thought of it upstairs, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh, I just remembered it, so I'll do it now in case I forget. We've had solar panels installed at the top of Studio Blonde, so the electricity bills are literally going through the roof. Any good? Okay. Gonna have another tune now, and then
need one after that.
This is the sister tune to Monkeys in Trees. It explains that they're not in fact monkeys in trees.
Oh, they've got a bouncy castle. What's hustle? What's hustle? What's hustle? What's hustle? Oh, they've got a bouncy castle.
So for those of you who don't know, that's the sister tune to the Monkeys in Trees, because the tune was made in, I think it was made in Waldenfield Road, and me and Laos were looking out the window and we saw what looked like maybe it was monkeys in trees, and then we thought, no, maybe, or is it kids or is it monkeys? And then so we did a tune about our confusion. Then we realised halfway through making the tune that they were on a bouncy castle. Oh. So we made another tune as like a sort of explanation. So if you're confused by the first tune, then everything's set straight in the second tune and you're okay.
Content.
Unfortunately, yes. Get yourselves in. Oh, everybody's in the chat room anyway, having a great time. This is 2013. The new sessions are beginning, and it's on with the next batch of 2 weeks.
Telefunken Radio.
How long can we keep this up?
2 weeks.
Excuse me?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
This just in. Apparently, Gerbs was involved in that tune as well. So. He'll be able to tell me whether that was a complete lie. Who is the voice? Asks Alice. Well, good question. It's time for some more...
Content.
Colastradamus predicts. Yes, that's right. Every week, beginning of every week, I'm going to be predicting from up on my high horse events that you can expect to encounter. For the first session, we're going to go to we're going to talk about my general predictions for the world over the year rather than the week, and then next week we'll do some week stuff depending on. Yeah, okay, week, great word. So yes, this is based entirely on my massively biased opinion, just about how I'm feeling this morning or this afternoon, and my opinions on human nature. So don't expect anything dramatic. Basically, I think we can look forward to, by September, everything's been a bit confused at the moment, but by September we will finally have a new date for the end of the world. So everybody will be able to relax. I'm going to do a bit of thinking about what that might actually be, what might cause the end of the world this time. I think it's a bit histrionic to say, oh, my calendar's run out, it's the end of the world. It's slightly melodramatic. But I'm sure we can come up with something better, like a persistent fog, or something like that. So that's one thing there. We can also look forward to 2 weeks of incredibly warm weather in May.
Well, we can always look forward to it.
Yes, and it will happen because this is Colastradamus Predicts.
Oh.
This is the new section of the show. Yes, you heard, did you? Good. Right. What else can we predict? There'll be a natural disaster this year. So, get your jumpers out of the loft and get them ready to, put them in parcels and send them off to wherever they're needed. Some really tropical country or other, I imagine, needs. They don't have sheep, so they don't have wool, so they need jumpers. Get ready for it though, because as soon as it happens, you can just post them immediately with a mark saying from Telefunk and Radio, if you like, and everybody be like, wow, these guys are so ahead of the curve. We'll get lots of, listeners, more listeners. It's all about listeners, you see. Brand your charity donations. This isn't becoming predictions anymore, is it? Joe predicts it will be Dids' birthday tomorrow.
Oh, how does he know?
How does he know?
How does he remember?
Unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
He's on the boat at the moment, and he's a bit cold and hungry, he says. He's just lit a fire.
Well, probably within 5 minutes he'll be warm and hungry.
Everybody's having a go at predictions now. Okay, so no predictions for the week. I predict, however, that there will be lots more Telefunken coming our way in the new year, because I think there's going to be some kind of, like a couple of shows from London. I'm sure that the Logic sessions will keep going. Hopefully we'll get a little weekender from Adwan in New York when he gets back. I think he's back on the 6th or something like that. Yeah, so hopefully more shows from him. There might even be a Bonani show as well, once we get these decks up and running. Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. I take it that the sound levels are all right, basically, because everybody hasn't really said anything about that. So that's great news. That's great. So exciting. Time for another tune. It's 23 minutes past the hour. I'm just completely selecting at random here, right? So just trying to get some tunes that aren't the ones that we've been listening to constantly. But all I can see at the moment is things like Make Way for the King.
Oh, got that.
Dead Air Pillow. Right, let's try this one.
It's a predatory species.
Oh, that'll do.
It's a predatory species. It's a predatory species. It's a predatory species. It's a predatory species.
Don't know what that one's called. News update on the Colaster Cat T-shirt. Pete wore it out. It arrived. Pete wore it out the other day, and got lots of looks of confusion, but no talk of politics, which was the original intention of the picture. So I call that one a success.
Telefunken radio. Said it.
How loud are those jingles? Do you know?
I didn't.
Because
Yeah,
I can barely hear them here. Didn't even do the Talk Bikes associated traffic jingle. That's another one for the list. This one is a Talk Bikes related thing. Though.
Talk bikes. Eating. Charge. Grit, crisp, NGP. Talkbikes.co.uk.
Telefunken Radio proudly associated with talkbikes.co.uk.
Okay. Health news. Apparently fat people live longer than those who are skinny, says a report out 7.5 million years ago, or whenever it was, like a new study it's been called. So people who are modestly overweight have a 6% lower rate of premature death from all causes than people of ideal, air quotes, healthy weight, while even those who are mildly obese have no increased risk. There you go. Being overweight can extend your life, according to a major new study that contradicts years of warnings about the fatal implications of Britain's expanding waistlines. So, get your guts out, people, and live longer now. Until the next piece of information comes along. I seem to remember there was like 2 reports in 1 week, like a few years ago, that said, one said that salt was bad for you, and one said that it was good for you. How do you like it? One possible explanation for the findings is that fat may protect the heart. Carrying extra pounds may also help individuals withstand periods of illness when they lose appetite.
Oh, nonsense.
What? It's perfectly reasonable. I think it's... but is this just like the thing that happens is like because we're in times of austerity, now we look to fat people as a sign of wealth and status again. Whereas when we were in times of like plenty, it was all about being thin. So now it's going to be all about being fat. And that's...
On the fat in case you need it.
Yeah.
In other words, in case you need something to eat.
Or it just shows that you've got cash to afford food. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently. There you go. Meh. Think about it. Rick Keller in the chat room right now. Probably same British researchers who said tight underwear hurts your sex life. Whereas we all know it actually increases the quality of your sex life.
Because you want to take them off.
That's the newspaper for you. Let's have another tune. What I'm going to do is put... Whoa! Wall of beer. Tune!